Lordy, lordy. Everybody, how you doing? It is, oh, what day is it? What day is it? It's February 20th, 2022. I got something good for you today. I can feel it. I'm going to talk to you about the truck, about how much I got in it. I'm going to break my heart, you know, make myself upset, seeing how much money I got in this truck. I'm going to tell you how much money I got in the motor, the trans, the paint, the gas, back forth to the parts store. I want to show you all of it. Might as well jump into it. Let's get and get, you know, let's go to work. All right, what we got first? The motor. Motor for the truck. That was actually I bought the motor. I had the motor before I had the truck. You know, I already knew what I want to do. But here's what we got. I got $400 for the motor. Let's see what I got. I got $7 worth of cam bolts. I got $152 oil pump, $105 in rod bolts, $112 in a fuel pump, $22 in flex plate bolts, and I got $12 in random ARP bolts. I don't know what I was doing with that, whatever. $20 in a pulley, I don't know which pulley. I've got $23 in a throttle cable, $22 in another pulley, and then this is where I'll start spending some money. If you know anything about Current Performance, they sell a kit. It comes with the stainless work headers, motor mounts, V-bands, cross member, oil pan, everything. But let's see, the headers were $1,100 with a $100 worth of V-bands. The motor mounts was $65. The cross member was $255, and then the oil pump was $167. I remember buying that when I was young. When I was in high school, that was like all the money I had. It was, yeah, I mean, I took that first step forward, buying that kit, and Current Performance, good people. I like them. I talk to them almost nearly every day about that truck, and their stuff's good. I say I'm very pleased with it, especially the headers. If you want long tooth headers, I know they might be pricey, but honestly, they're worth the money. I mean, they're made to go in the truck. Old Jeff Lutz, he knows what he's doing. But then I bought a set of heads for the truck. They were $400. I had them work, check, you know. I had them surfaced a little bit, so that was $262. And then I was buying knock sensors. They were $20 a piece for $40. I bought a knock sensor harness, which was $20. And then I bought a gasket and bearing kit. Where did I get that from? Let's see if I can't find it. Yeah, Northern Auto Parts. That's who I got it from. And how much was that? It was $500 for that. But that was everything. That was all the gaskets. I mean, top to bottom, and all your bearings. I mean, it was all of it. So not bad for that. That was a good kit to get. And then I got head bolts for $102. I should have got studs, but I mean they are ARP, so if they hold, they hold. If they don't, I'll do something else. I bought lifter trays for $12, and then I got crank and cam sensors. The crank sensor was $42, and the cam sensor was $34. And then this right here, this Dirty Dingo power steering pump pulley. If you're having a problem with putting the LS in the S10 because you can't get past the gearbox or you can't get a belt around the gearbox, and because the pulley is so tight there, Dirty Dingo makes this pulley. It's really small. Matter of fact, I might have part number. Let's see if I do. Yeah, part number DDLS-SPS-BTR, and that is it's a six rev billet pulley. Definitely worth the money. It was $90, but it fixed my problem. And in this kind of game, if you can find the part that fixes your problem, I mean, the money ain't even the issue anymore. But I highly recommend that if you're having a problem with the power steering not fitting, that will solve your problem. It solved mine. And then I got the block clean for $125. And then I got a water pump for $75. Idle air control valve was $41. The battery was $175. the belt was $24, plugs was $54, and then I called up Texas Speed. Now I love Texas Speed. I forget the guy's name that helped me all those a couple years back, but I talked with him like every day. It was, I mean, I talked to him after I got out of school, before I went to school, everything. He really helped me, and I got it was a cam spring push rod lifter. It was the whole, it was like a kit you got, and it was like $900. But highly recommend Texas Speed. Honestly, they will help you if you've got any problem. They will sit down and try to talk you through it. And then after I bought that, I bought the Holley Terminator, because around that time I was gonna get a factory ECU, but this is when the Holley Terminator was coming out, and then I saw that, I was like, man, I got to have it. Another company, Holley. I love them. I mean, simple as it is. I even went to Kentucky to take the class as far as tuning, and it helps. I mean, Tom down there at Bowling Green, he knows what he's talking about. The guy's wicked smart. Honestly, he's almost too smart. I mean, I hope I get to run into him again. He taught me a lot. Taught me too much. I can't even remember all of it. But good, great guys down there in Kentucky. Learned a lot. But Holley Terminator was $1,500 when it came out. I think it still is. Might even be a little bit more, especially when you know how things are going nowadays. But let's see, all this together, just for the motor, to get the motor running, I'm at, I will say, $6,500. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. All right, moving on to transmission. I picked the transmission up from a guy way on, I can't remember. Paid $400 for it. I went and got the upgraded sun gear and the input shaft in it. That was like $1,300. And then I got random parts for $300. So whatever I needed from any part store, it was around $300, I'm guessing. So I'm looking around $2,000, $2,200 for that. And then I got a converter from PTC, and I mean, another great company, PTC. If you know Kenny Ford from there, he was jam up, really good guy. That's another person I talk to almost every day, asking questions, and he's still with me, and he taught me through it. Really great guys though. I really enjoyed talking with him. He's been fast. He knows what he's talking about. But that converter was like $550 by the time I got it here. And then let's see, radiator and fans was like $400. It's got like a Champion radiator and fans in it, big fans. I mean, it does the job. And then exhaust system. This is where you probably save some money at, because I was young and dumb. I've got $500 in exhaust, but I mean, I've got, it's about as nice as you can get for us around here. I mean, I got V-bands all up and down the exhaust. I didn't need that, but I wanted it. That way, if I got the transmission out, I can do it without cutting it off and had to get rewelded. But I got that. I got a set of Magnum flows on it. It does good. And $200 for an alternator, like $150 for a starter. And then I paid $800 for the truck. That's probably about the only good deal I got on the whole piece of paper. Then I got $300 worth of seats. And then recently, it was the Calvert springs I bought, the monolift springs. They were $425, and the TRZ anti-roll bar was $400. The cow tracks were $425 again. I got a TCI shifter, and it was like $360. And then the Mickey Thompsons and the Bit Specialties were $1,500. And what else am I missing? Oh yes, I spent a bunch of money the other day with Strange, buying a rear end, which is, I'm hoping it's coming soon. There'll be another video on that. But I spent, what was it? Yeah, $4,500 on the rear end. But that was rear end. That was a dry shaft and a brake kit, so it'll come ready to go. A lot of money, but I mean, Strange is, I think, one of the fastest names in the game. Got that coming. That honestly, that hurt my heart. That was a lot of money for a little person like me. So where we at? Let's do the math on this. Let's get ahead and hurt my feelings. Let's see. All right. Well, I say 65 for the motor. It was 45 for the rear end. Well, I say 22 for the transmission. And then I got 425, 400, 362. And then I got 1500 that. And then $19,000 for a little S10 like this. Pain. A lot of money. That's a lot of money, but don't let this discourage you. I did a lot of overkill. I was just young and dumb and didn't know what I was doing. And I was just buying everything new, and sometimes I didn't need to. But when you buy something new, you ain't got to worry about it. You know, you try to eliminate that problem. I do kind of, that's the advice I would give somebody. If you've got the money, I mean, especially talking about sensors and starters, alternators, stuff like that just can give you problems, and it can create other problems. I would try to get rid of that. Just buy that stuff new. That way you don't have to worry about it. But I said there's a lot of this stuff you can save money on. And I was just, I was living at home and had no bills or anything like that. So I was just buying what I thought would work and what you should buy. But companies I would shout out, like I said, be Texas Speed, Holley, TRZ's another one. I mean, I didn't talk enough about them. Great guys down there too. I bought some stuff from Motion Race Works. I bought some stuff from them. Some more great guys. PTC converters. Who else? Like I said, that Dirty Dingo pulley, that power steering pulley, I had that problem for so long, could not figure out what I was going to do. Trying to cut the gearbox up and try to get it to fit. But I found that pulley and it worked, and it's saved me a lot of headache. What else I got now? That's about it. 19,000, which is probably more than that by the time I said the gas to go to the parts store and all the little stuff you had to pick up, and I mean, ain't no telling. Like I said, I probably got over $20,000 in the truck, and it's pretty much bone stock besides the cam in the Holley. That's the only thing that's really crazy. Man, fellas, I was not looking for that. I was like, I mean, that's 20 grand and probably like 2 or 3 years of my life I've spent on this thing, but I don't regret it. I don't regret none of it. It may be cheaper to get and buy when it's already done, but you won't find and meet the great people that you do unless you kind of struggle with a truck and you take your time and you think about it, you sleep on it, and you just keep on, and eventually it'll run. I would say don't get discouraged, because there was a point in time I was basically ready to sell the truck and just get out and say I just can't do it. Especially when you got everything together and it won't crank. It's discouraging, but just keep on it, and eventually it will. I say I'm a long way from being done with this thing, but I figured I would give you an update of how much I've got in it right now, the way it sits. But I'm happy with the truck. But everybody, comment, like, subscribe. If you got any questions, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. I don't know everything, but I'm slowly starting to be a veteran. I've been in the game a little while. I don't know everything, but I'm getting there. I'll say, if you got any questions, if your grandcousins got any questions, send them this way. I'll answer the questions. But everybody, just be good. We'll be good at it.